See, like that, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Hey guys, what is up? RxBots here. First, before I do anything, because I know you've probably been pissed at me, I have been out of town and at camp for like the last 3 weeks, so my apologies for not releasing a video. But also in the meantime, I've been working on a Minecraft server, so a lot of people remember Woodycraft. Woodycraft everybody loved. It was an awesome server, but eventually I just got bored of it because there were just way too many kids. So I created this server. It's called PurgeMC. It's a mature community. I'm not saying you have to be like 15 and up to join, but this is our main rule right here. So if you have a problem with that rule, then, you know, don't join. The IP will be in the description. I'm just going to give you guys a small little tour today. I think it's a really awesome server. My friends and I thought of a really awesome concept, and I'm going to show you some of the builds that I'm working on, which you can see off in the distance. So, anyway, this is our spawn world. It's nothing special. It's just a floating little island. We have our store here. All of the item frames disappeared for some reason. I'll have to fix that. That's weird. But I mean, you can just buy diamond blocks and crap. Now, this stuff does look expensive. However, money is actually unbelievably easy to obtain. So you can /sell this, or /sell hand. Everything is priced for twice what it sells for. However, you can make a crap ton of money in the mob arena. We give out like really good prizes. So I'll fix all these item frames later. Don't mind those, but you can buy all this stuff in here. I mean, it works just fine. It's a nice little shop. Me and my friends built it. Really, this entire server was built by these 4 people right here. Kid really didn't do too much, but Kirk, Cyber, and I did most of the work. And this guy over here named Creator also helped a little bit. So here's our staff right now. These 2 are probably going to be inactive, so we might need some new moderators. And I'm pretty sure both of our builders are okay. So, yeah, that's our staff. And then we have these, the gallows. And we have top recruiter. Now, one of the cool things I really like the idea of is making a recruiter rank. So over here, I'm not gonna read all this aloud to you, but basically, if you refer 15 people to the server, then you can get a unique recruiter rank, which lets you put a block on your head like this, and now you have a block on your head. It lets you /feed yourself, so if you're hungry in survival, I don't think I am, no, I'm not, and it also lets you /fart. Yay! And you also get a /kit, crap, what was the kit called? I completely forget. Okay, I'll have to make it again. But there is a kit that you get with the refer or the recruiter rank. It's like a cool golden sword or something like that. Anyway, here's our PvP shop. I like this idea. It was sort of a shop fully dedicated around PvP. And here are all different kinds of potions, and these little things will tell you what the potions do. You have jump potions, harming potions, all different kinds of fun stuff. All of these are vanilla potions, and EXT means extended. And, you know, all that kind of stuff. And they're fairly expensive, but they're priced reasonably. And then go up the ladder, and this is what I thought was really cool. And those item frames aren't there on purpose. What you can do is you can buy yourself a full set of diamond armor, and let's get a diamond sword, and a bow, and some arrows. Now what you can do is you can say, alright, well, on my sword, I want fire aspect 2, sharpness 5, knockback 2. On my bow, I want infinity, flame, and power 4. And I want armor. I want protection 4 on all my armor. Of course, it's going to cost a crap ton of money. Thorns 2 on that. Feather falling on my boots. Blast protection on my pants. And fire protection there. And there. So now you have a decked out set of armor that you just fully got because you're rich as hell. Now, do know that that was like, what? I don't even know how much it was. It was really expensive. I have just a little bit of money, so, you know, I'm not going to run out anytime soon. But it is pretty sweet. Okay. So the next thing, we have our rules and then how the server works. Now, I'm not going to just let you read all this. I'll explain it as I run around in circles. Actually, I'll just sort of fly around the world. Actually, before I explain anything, also know that we have little signs. You can make a day in sun for 500 bucks. Okay. So as I fly around the world, I'm going to describe this a little bit to you. Basically, the server relies around a method called the Purge. If you've ever seen the movie The Purge, you'll know what it is. But essentially, instead of it being once a year, it's every weekend. So during the week, it's a normal faction server where, you know, factions are protected and all that kind of. There's a big arrow. I want to know what the arrow is. Okay, where factions are protected and all that kind of stuff, and it's just normal faction PvP. Then during the weekend, it gets fun. So there's nothing down here. Okay. Then during the weekend, it gets fun, where instead of it being normal factions is actually disabled. Factions no longer exists, and obviously your faction will still exist after the purge is over. But you're no longer in a faction. Like, factions and protections are completely disabled. So people can just march straight into your home and do whatever they want to it if they want to. Which is why this is what makes it interesting. Sorry, I can't talk today. I'm tired as hell. What makes it interesting is you have to build your base with traps, and you have to build it wisely. Like my Frostmourne home, I'll just show you an idea here. It's nothing super special, but our walls look like this. So if you do fire at the wall, and you know what, I'll blow a hole in the wall because we have explosion protection on right now. If you do fire at the wall, let's say you land a cannon shot on the wall, boom, now there's lava there, and it's not going to pour out, except that lava is going to nerf the explosion, and you're not going to be able to blow up the inner part of the wall. So if I put some more TNT here, and also you're not going to be able to get through it anyway, and then I come over to the other side, it shouldn't, nope, it didn't blow a hole in the other side of the wall, because the lava nerfs the explosion. So if you are going to play on the server, I do suggest you do some sort of walls like that. Water works a lot better, except people can get through it. Lava is a lot more expensive, but people can't just dig through it. Now, one of the rules we do have is you're not allowed to just simply stack up. And by that I mean, like, you know, imagine I want to come raid this base, and I have a bunch of cobblestone in my inventory. I can't just go, oh, herder, I'm just going to hop right up over this wall and drop into the base and then steal all their stuff and get out. No, you can't do that. You have to actually get in intelligently, and that's really what I wanted to accomplish with this server, is make you have to be more creative. So, like, in order to get through this wall, you would have to have, like, a human cannon. Like, put a human cannon on top of this mountain and launch yourself over. Or enderpearl. Enderpearling is allowed. You're allowed to dig under, stuff like that. So, I mean, anything except you're not allowed to stack over or build a staircase or anything like that. And I thought that really did put another aspect on the game, which made it really unique. So, that's that. The Purge, it does happen every weekend. It will disable factions, disable Creeper Heal. Creeper Heal is a plugin that basically heals explosions, like you'll see over there. It's fixing itself right now. And it makes the difficulty hard, and it's pretty freaking fun. But you do have to be on a lot during the Purge to defend your base. Alright, so I've talked enough about the server. That's really all there is to the server. We also have a pretty sweet mob arena. I always like to play Juggernaut just because there's stuff hidden around. I'm not going to show where any of the stuff is. But if you'll notice, it's the spawn island, but it's been like hellified or something like that. So you have to defend it. Actually, you know what? Just for watching this video, I'll show you that there's a badass hammer under this thing. So yeah, you can play mob arena like that. And I'll play just a little while, and I'll probably cut the video for you, and I'll just show you. Oh, frack! I'll just show you some of the prizes you can get if you play mob arena well. There's a bunch of secret areas. I'm not going to tell you where they are. I'm sure some of the other players know where they are. But most of the chests are full of stuff. Like here's some cooked rabbit and oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my god. Wow. I had CRKM make the chests in here because they were broken. He said you left him a surprise for me. So, thanks for letting me get that on video, you bloody asshole. My god, it's the funniest thing I've seen all day. Alright. Well yeah, you can get an arrow called Wood Iron Dildo if you want it. Just in case you want to hold that in your hand. Oh gosh! Woo! No! Alright, so he knocked me out of the arena. I was on wave 15 and I had 42 kills. When you fall out, it will kick you out after a while because you'll just be underwater. But I always just, there we go. Alright, so look at what I got. I have an iron sword, 8 gold ingots, a diamond, 16 arrows, an iron shovel, 64 cobblestone, 32 coal, an iron sword, and 16 logs. All this stuff I had already. That's ridiculous. You get a ton of stuff from the mob arena. So it's a great way to make money. And you can do, hold on, let's just see how much money I made real quick. I'm going to take all this stuff out of my inventory. Wow, my friggin' skull splitter finally broke off. Alright, I just got $1,738 just from that, like, what, 5 minutes in the mob arena. So it's a great way to make money, just to let y'all know. Alright, so now I want to show you some of my builds, and I'm really freaking proud of these, and these are so much fun. So these are the two things that I've been working on recently. Obviously the one on the left is a badass futuristic spaceship, and the one on the right is a badass, not futuristic spaceship. Get it? Spaceship. Spaceship. Oh crap, there's a hole here. Why is there a hole here? No. Shouldn't be a hole there. It's not normally a hole there. I was just testing a mechanic on my other ship and it made a hole. So, my apologies. Okay. So, fix that hole. Yes, that I did. Is that all fixed? No. There we go. Okay. So, this is the Wraith of the Skies, as you can see on the backity-back right here. Wraith of the Skies. Also, talking about ships, I was on a cruise for the last week and a half, so if you're wondering where I was, it's on the Radiance of the Seas. Here's my captain's cabin. Somebody broke the door because somebody's an asshole, and I think that somebody was most likely me, testing other stuff. But here's my captain's cabin. My bed's disappeared too because somebody's an asshole. And a big old chest full of gold back there because it's a power that's left for me. Just to make it legitimate, I have a nice TV right there. Another TV downstairs, and I have Dedicant rum. It's muy yummy. And I also have all of the items in my PvP kit. But most of those are powerful stuff to make it badass. These cannons will actually convert between mortar and cannon. Right now it's in cannon mode, and now it's in mortar mode, so I'm going to fire the cannon. And it just shoots out and down. Now the mortar sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. I'm going to hope it works for the sake of this video. Of course it doesn't. There we go. Now it went up high. So that's the mortar shot. And all of these cannons, except for these two in the middle, convert between cannon and mortar. These right here, they're sort of like half mortars, half cannons. They just decide what they want to do when they want to do it. Now, below deck is where the real fun began. Why the fucking hell is this so buggy? Below deck is where the real fun begins. Now, some of this stuff is buggy, so I'm not actually going to do the side cannons, these, just because they're filled with TNT and they shouldn't be. But I do have this. This is fun. Yeah, and that all falls down and blows up. I had some other stuff down here. These need to be fixed, so they're not terribly working right now. But they are pretty cool. But another fun thing I have is this. It's just a little mini parachute kind of thing where you can just float on down. It's a invisible chicken. It's an invisible pig with a saddle on it riding an invisible chicken. So they just float on down like that, and down they fall. Fun. The cannons originally used to fire the most dreaded monster in the entire server, masturbation pigs. I don't know why. It was just sort of a running joke between us, but, no, that's right. In old Woodycraft, we had a town, and in this town where I had set up this thing where basically, if I pressed the button, this giant pillar of TNT would rise up in the middle of town, and pigs named Masturbation would just start pouring out of the various mountains in the town. Actually, I think it was my sister broke into that room and pressed the button, not knowing what she was doing, and it blew the crap out of the town, and it just filled the town with masturbation pigs, and they've been the most feared animal ever since. It's pretty funny. Okay, so now, haven't decided on a name for this one yet. It's not completely done, but it is completely badass. So I'm just gonna hop into the bridge right here. This is the bridge of the ship. I'll show you what it does later. I'm not gonna show you everything that's in the bridge right now. I'm gonna give you a tour first. So here we have all different kinds of cannons. We have fancy dancy fighting. We have all different kinds of cannons down here. And then our engine room, which of course blew up. Damn it, I need to fix that. Don't know why I did that, that's weird. But it did, I need to fix that. A lot of stuff needs fixing. And then down here, I'm going to make this into probably like a storage area or something like that. We also have a little mini cannon that shoots out the front. Pew! Up here was another thing that I was really proud of. Here is a little lounge area, and then let me get a bow. I built this system, which I thought was really cool, which basically is the most advanced archer protection system you can possibly have. So I shoot, and I back up. And I draw my bow, and I shoot, back up. Oh wow, I hit a spider. I wasn't even trying to hit a spider, but I did. Damn, I'm a good shot. So, basically, when you're standing on these pressure plates, no arrows can hit you unless they manage to go through those pistons. I don't think they can they? I don't know if they can. Unless they manage to shoot through those pistons. But then you drop it, and you can fire right out. Pretty sweet. So, that's cool. And I'm gonna make a little, like a little lounge on the top of the ship, just because I know it's a warship, and screw you. And then I also have this badass cannon right here. Yeah, which you'll see what it does in just a moment. Actually, you won't be able to see it yourself. Fire it. It does that. It just shoots like 8 TNT out the front. Okay, so now we're in the bridge. Alright, so this one first fires exactly what I just fired. You can't really see it just because my window's up too high. Now, these two here fire our port and starboard guns. Like that. And it just did the same on the other side. I'll show you just in case you didn't see. Sometimes the guns flunk out, but most of the time they always shoot this one. Like that. Like I said, both ships are invincible, so I'm not going to blow the hell out of that or anything. Alright. Then I have these. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It shoots like 8 TNT. It's great for destroying walls because it spreads out when it hits something. And it's pretty badass. Now here's my very favorite thing I've probably ever redstoned ever. It is truly the most badass weapon I have ever seen. And I'm going to set up a little wall right here just to show you. There we go. Now we have a nice big wall. And I'm going to fire my two, I'm just going to say badass weapons. I'm not even going to tell you what they are yet. Fire left. Off it goes. It's going to just tear straight through that wall and be on its merry little way. Okay, and fire right. And off it goes. It's just going to tear straight through that wall and be on its merry little way. Note that there's bedrock in that wall. Now let's reload. And fire again. And off they go. They're so badass. It's unbelievable how badass these things are. And these things will go on all the way until the world border. Not really much more to say. If you guys do want to join the server, the IP will be in the description, or probably overlaid on the video right about now if I did a good job at editing whatsoever. But this, I mean, I really love this server. It's a lot of fun. There aren't a lot of players on it, but we do have some great admins, so I suggest you check out the server. Please give it a try. I will warn you, if you do come on the shared account, it'll probably already have somebody on there. So this only come on if you have your own account, I prefer. But you can come on with the shared account if you want to. I don't care. And other news, if you guys didn't know already, I did get my first car. This was about 2 months ago or so, though. It's a 99 Mustang. It's badass. It's red with black stripes. I will post a picture if I can. I think I already did on one of my other videos, but I'll try. And I am also now unpartnered with Axton Media, and I am officially partnered with Curse, or Union for Gamers. So, really excited about that. I get much better revenue now, and my videos should be better because I have a lot more access to better stuff for videos, like better soundtracks and that kind of stuff. So you won't hear the same like 6 soundtracks in a single video. Other than that, not really much else is going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now that you guys are bored as hell of me talking and firing various cannons. Choo! Yay! Alright, anyway guys, I'll see y'all later. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out my server, it's a hell of a lot of fun. I'll make a official server trailer for it sometime in the future. I love making trailers, they're so much fun. Other than that guys, I'll see y'all later. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank y'all so much for watching.